I'm here to show you how to hunt monsters, and you know I'm telling the truth because I killed God, stole his head, put it on my shoulders, and here we are. No questions? Let's get started. First off, you're going to decide which weapon you're going to use in order to hunt monsters. You got a great sword, sword and shield, hammer, lance, switch axe, insect glaive, heavy bow gun, long sword, dual blades, hunting horn, gun lance, charge blade, light bow gun, and a bow. Alright, now that you've chosen your practically and literally impossible weapon, let's get on to the next section, which is crafting. Alright, so what you got here is pretty self-explanatory. You got potions, you got traps, and you got ammo. But the really important thing to take away from this is the traps, because when you use it against the monster, they think they're going on a date with a cute girl, but in actuality, they're going on a date with a boy, and when they realize that, you can start beating the shit out of them. This is what you get for eating me 3 weeks ago, you piece of shit. Anyways, on to the next thing, of which we'll be stalking a monster. So the first thing we're going to do when stalking a monster is that we're going to get ourselves a pair of binoculars. Why? Well, that's pretty obvious, Jimmy, because if we get noticed by the monster, we're going to go to monster prison, and we don't want that, because when you drop the soap in monster prison, you're not going to have a very fun time, Jimmy. So when stalking a monster, you're going to write down every single thing it fucking does, and I mean everything. When it sleeps, when it eats, and whether or not it likes to rub its shit all over the wall. If it actually does do that shit, well, you're in luck, because then you can put that on eBay and sell it for a fucking ton of money. I mean, look at all those zeros. Jeez, why am I making this video? What the fuck? Anyways, on to the next thing, where we prepare ourselves for inevitable death. And by death, I mean fight. Alright, so these are the items you're going to need to prepare yourself in order to hunt a monster. 1, you're going to need mega potions. 2, you're going to need antidote. 3, you're going to need honey so that way you can turn that antidote into mega potions. 4, you're going to need yourself some bombs so that way you can blow yourself up and not have to deal with the monster's digestive process. 5, you're going to need to get yourself some flash pots so that way you can flash a nice young monster and never go to monster jail so that way you don't have to deal with any other monster. 6, you're going to need yourself a poogie so that way you can have a nice delicious breakfast in the morning. And lastly, you're going to need yourself a giant pickle. Anyways, on to the next thing, which is about eating before a fight. You never want to enter a fight on an empty stomach, so always do your best to get a meal before you enter a fight. So here are your options. You got meat, you got fish, and you got vegetables. Now, I don't know why you'd want to choose any of these, because this is your only option right here. Drinks. Yes, every single one of them. All your meals should be drinks. Every single one of them. Now, I don't know why the cat people turn the drinks into food, but I never want to question that, because I don't want to end up like Phil, because Phil asked that question and he never came back, ever, and for some reason my lunch tasted like human, so never ask that question, ever. You don't want to be like Phil. Anyways, on to the next thing, where we use our environment to our advantage. You see a bug, you eat it. You see a bush, you hide in it. You see a wedge beetle, you swing on that shit and try to hit the monster and end up failing. You see a frog, you kick it so that way you can paralyze enemies and yourself. You see a lake, you pretend to be a fish so that way monsters can't see you. You see a bird in the sky, you shoot a rock at it, you summon Saiyan. You see another bird in the sky, you shoot a rock at it, you summon Mega Saiyan. And lastly, if you see a pool of acid, jump into that shit so that way you can start burning a lot of calories. Bada bing, bada boom, and simple done. Look at all those calories lost. All of that weight is just gone. Man, I never felt light in my life before. Oh boy, this feels great. And now on to the final subject, which is teamwork. Now teamwork involves two things, and that is communication and roles. Now communication is pretty easy. All you have to do is talk with your teammates in order to make a plan to fight the monster. For example, hey man, I think we should get out to a ledge so that way we could try mounting the monster. What do you think? Alright man, good talk. Finally we have roles. You got 4 roles to choose from. You got support, you got attacker, you got defender, and finally the most important one of all, you got weirdo. All the others are self-explanatory, except for Weirdo. The Weirdo is the one and only overpowered class of the game that you should always run no matter what you do. Because all you have to do is fling poo at people and flash people. It is the most overpowered thing because it keeps the monsters far away from you as possible due to the fact that you're being so weird that they don't want to be near you. And that's all you need to learn in order to hunt monsters. Congratulations, get out there and go hunting. Good luck and good hunting. See you later. Okay, next up we have this, wow, really? I fainted there? Wow, jeez, I'm trying to record that thing, goddamn. Poison's a bitch. The first thing you're gonna do when stalking a monster is that you're going blah, 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 blah. Then we have the hunting horn where you buff monsters and smack your teammates. God damn it, I accidentally said that. Gonna buy yourself some honey. 5, you're gonna get yourself some mega barrel bombs so that way you don't have to end up being digested. Blah blah blah. God damn it, it's so hard to fucking talk, especially when I hold my nose like this. Blah, da, 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 da. Hello, my name is Man. Drinks. All these drinks are delicious. All of them are good, and each one of them is so delicious. Blah 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 da da. Next up, you have the insect glaive. You use your bug to attack enemies, and then you just hit them with your spaff. Oh gosh, I am running out of stamina. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to record a video, you fucking asshole. La 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 la. Vocal exercising in confidence. Hi oh hey ho ha ha. Alright, now that you fucking picked out your favorite weapon, now we're going on to the next choice, which is crafting. Choice? What? Excuse me? No, it's the next section, you fucking idiot.